start on Scorpion Island. After being wrenched apart from their old teammates, Shire and Bronte try to come to terms with this most shocking of twists.
Seeing Shire in a red t-shirt, it's like confusing yes and no.
Overwhelming. I'm still a bit confused and my mind's just all over the place at the moment.
The battle is hotting up like never before as Sting take on Claw in a no-holds-barred challenge. Leap of faith.
The intense rivalry boils over and there's friction between the teams.
Be quiet! Big head, stop it! That's Abby!
It's devious, it's dastardly, it's Scorpion Island.
Welcome to Escape from Scorpion Island, the island with a sting in its tail. I'm Miley.
And I'm Johnny.
10 daring adventurers face the challenge of a lifetime as they try and beat the island in a series of huge and daring challenges.
Two teams, Sting and Claw, with one goal, to escape. But two won't fit into one, and only one team will.
The island really is cranking up the pressure, big style. However, there are also lots of big personalities.
Our adventurous story is reaching legendary proportions, and so is the island's. The island has decided to reveal to the adventurers a huge secret. 5 stone scorpions.
Legend has it, centuries ago, 5 ancient adventurers tried to conquer Scorpion Island. These adventurers each possessed an individual quality, a power needed to escape the island. Bravery.
Strength.
Speed.
Balance.
And stamina.
But the island was livid that these uninvited guests had challenged it and mischievously turned them into stone so they could never, ever escape.
The island has offered our 10 intrepid adventurers the chance to represent one of these powers.
So will the adventurers do the powers justice and escape, or will they too fail and risk being turned to stone? Only time will tell. It's dense jungle out there, and the physical and mental challenges that face our brave adventurers are tougher than ever before.
Yep, they certainly are on the journey of a lifetime. Who knows how it will end? What we do know is the story so far.
Team Sting and Team Claw have been slugging it out in incredible trials and challenges for the right to be top dog.
Come on!
Sting hold an impressive lead, but can Claw whittle that lead down as the escape looms ever closer?
Each team member represents a hard-earned island power. Representing strength, it's Michael and Harriet.
Like, everything's so top secret, I don't know anything. The island just keeps throwing so many new surprises at us.
For bravery, Maddie and Abby.
Now we're all getting stressed that now is the time we have to start winning, stop losing. We have to become the best, better than Sting.
For stamina, Rachel and Angus.
Come on, Angus.
I'm loving it every second, and I think it's brilliant.
Representing balance, Janardan and Brandon.
Ever since we've been losing, we've had more of a team spirit. And we've more come together and more worked as a team.
And for speed, Shire and Bronte.
In a shocking twist, the island ruthlessly unsettled the teams by forcing 2 adventurers to switch sides. Speed captains Shire and Bronte were chosen, and the island has well and truly laid down the gauntlet to them. Can they lead and form bonds with a brand new team?
Shire had some incredible memories of her time in Team Claw, but now her mission is to bring her enthusiasm and fun outlook to Sting. They already win Island Challenges, but can Shire's different qualities reverse their fortune of not winning Totem Trials?
Bronte had an incredible journey in Team Sting, but now her mission is to bring leadership and organisation to Claw, who are notoriously free-spirited. Can Bronte be the leader who gets them winning those island challenges to catch up Team Sting?
All their past history must now be put to one side. The rivalry remains, but now they're on different teams, they have to adapt, and quick. How on earth are they feeling on this momentous new day?
I've woken up this morning and I had to put a yellow t-shirt on. It's really weird. Like, I look around looking for my team, which I just look for red. And seeing Shire in a red t-shirt, oh, your head's like... It's like confusing yes and no. It's weird.
Overwhelming. I'm still a bit confused with the fact that I've changed teams because now I've got to help the winning team. So it's really confusing and my mind's just all over the place at the moment.
It's speed.
As soon as Johnny and Mylene told us that we would be swapping, I knew it would be speed because me and Bronte are most similar together. We've got the same strengths and weaknesses and we're like really the same, so I knew straight away it'd be us. I'm glad to be on the winning team, but it was like really hard for me when I've just bonded with the losing team really. I've bonded with Team Claw, but it's just really shocking.
I was really upset last night. I was like in tears because I worked really hard with that team and they feel like family because we've gone through like a lot with each other. No offense to these guys, but I don't want to be on this team. We've worked together to win and we're winning.
But before the girls can get used to life in their new teams, the Island Fire reveals who will be the power captains on this Day 7. Guys, I can now tell you that the island is ready to reveal the names of the new power captains.
Island, reveal your power. And it's speed.
I told you so. Oh.
Shire and Bronte, you now represent the speed power captains for your teams Sting and for Claw, and will face each other in the second round of the Island Challenge.
What's that mean?
Yes, that's right. The power captains will now face each other in the second round, not the first. It's up to them to bring home the Sands of Time for their team.
So in the past, captains faced each other in the first round, but now the pressure has been ramped up and they'll go head-to-head in the second. The winning captain will take the Sands of Time.
And now the Island Fire will reveal the name of the challenge.
Leap of faith. Guys, what do you think that could mean?
It's probably most likely a pie.
You've got to like jump off a cliff to catch something.
Good ideas? Good ideas?
Okay, Team Claw, what do you think it could be?
You've got to jump to get something maybe, or try and grab something when you're in the air or something like that.
Well, faith means like believe. So like you have to really feel really confident about yourself that you can make this leap or something.
It sounds scary, the leap of faith, so you have to be jumping across something to grab something.
Well, you've all got plenty of different ideas, but we shall see. One thing's for sure, the rematches are well and truly on.
Today, Bronte and Shire's leadership skills will be put under incredible scrutiny when the Island challenges Sting and Claw in the leap of faith.
Whoa, what a night of revelation. How will the adventurers cope with the island challenges being turned on their heads?
I can't believe the island's done this. Well, actually, I can. I think it thought the adventurers were getting a little bit too comfortable.
Oh, and nothing frustrates the island more than comfortable adventurers.
It's all changed. I wonder how our power captains are going to deal with kicking their heels in round one instead of actually playing it.
We'll get the power paint on, I say.
The power paint colour may have changed, but their focus must remain as they lead their new teams into battle.
I said yesterday I'd rather lose with Sting than win with Claw, and it was true yesterday because I was still with Sting, but the island has chosen that I'm going to be with Claw, and so I've just decided to face it. I'm ready to embrace Claw. I've got Claw on my forehead, and I think everyone's just really bubbly because it's really new, and you know, everyone's just thinking really positively, and I'm ready to face Shia.
Well, hopefully I'll be able to beat Bronte this morning, but we are both strong competitors, and I haven't actually done a challenge against her apart from Scarecrow, and she beat me on that one, so hopefully I can prove my point and beat her.
Ready? We were born ready. Whoop, whoop, ka-ching, oh yeah. The new chant that we've come up with in Claw about being ready, it did actually originally come from Sting, but we used it once and it didn't really seem to suit the team, whereas I just tried it coming to the Arena of Powers, and it really worked, and it seemed to make everyone really happy and positive, so I think it's really going to work for our team.
Bronte's made her first big leadership decision to take this challenge from Sting to Claw. What impact will this have, and will her previous teammates feel betrayed?
Still gotta be nice. Big head, stop it!
Scorpion Island has taken things to a new level for Sting and Claw, and for the first time is making the teams clash in round one to try to win the advantage for their power captains when they go head-to-head in round two. So Bronte and Shia need their teammates to give their absolute all. It's time for them to step it up and show just how powerful Sting and Claw really are. This is speed. This is leap of faith. In among the tallest trees on Scorpion Island, 2 members of each team will be competing on astoundingly high ladders. There are 9 Scorpion dice attached to Sting and Claw's angled cable ladders, and an adventurer from each side will have to climb up and release these one by one. The team's other adventurers will have to climb up the fixed central ladders, launch themselves across on terrifying rope swings, and grab the released dice from their teammates. They must then drop these dice into their collection tubs before doing it all over again. And the team that has the most dice in their tub at the end of the game wins. So they'll need to be accurate, but more importantly, they'll need to move ultra fast, because the game ends when one team has played all of their dice. It's going to be fast, furious, feature terrifying heights, and above all, it's going to be a massive test of speed.
Okay, well, guys, as you know, the islands mix things up a little bit. So in round one of this challenge, the teammates will go first. And then in round two, the captain will go. So I'm going to come to you first, Shia. Who have you picked for Team Sting to play in round one?
I've picked Maddie and Jonathan.
Why?
I don't know everybody's strengths and weaknesses yet, and what I've seen in the past challenges, they work together and they're good with heights and all the things that you need to do speed, so I thought I might as well pick them.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, Bronte, I'm going to come to you. Who have you picked to represent Team Claw in round one?
I've chosen Brendan and Harriet because I've never seen them work together, and I thought go for a different mix because everything seems to be new and everyone's changing everything, so I thought, well, might as well go with the trends, so...
And Team Claw were on a bit of a losing streak, so
yeah,
you think this combination...
well, might as well try change it up and see if it works.
Okay, interesting. New leadership. Well, are you ready to play this Island Challenge, guys?
Yeah, ready.
Let's bring it on.
Now, the competitors are in place, but while they're getting focused, the infamous Born Ready chant is raising its head again. Michael is adamant that it should stay with Sting and should not be sung by Claw.
That was Sting.
Yeah, who?
You stole it.
I didn't steal it, it was mine.
It wasn't yours.
I was born ready.
Ready? We were born ready. Whoop, whoop, ka-ching, oh yeah.
Is that the last we'll hear about it? The competitors certainly can't afford to get distracted now.
Remember, teams, the power advantage is up for grabs in round 1 to pass on to your speed power captains. Sting and Claw, are you ready?
Ready!
3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off at a furious pace.
Brandon's up there first. Oh, he's gone for a swing, but I think he has to wait for Harriet to untie it first.
That's right, Johnny, he does. Brandon lets enthusiasm get the better of him here, swinging excitedly, but before Harriet has detached a die. So it might be fun, but it's just wasting valuable time. Oh no! Brandon's over again, and he's not taking the die that Harriet's on. He's detaching one himself. Even if he gets it in the tub, that's not going to count. Sting are being a bit more cautious.
Almost.
And Maddie's going for it. Oh yes! This looks really close, but remember, Claw's die won't count. A shame, as Brandon's aim is good. And now Maddie, yes! Brandon drops his die first, but as he detached it himself, it is null and void. So Maddie's on-target drop takes Sting into the lead, 1-0. Whoa! He hauled himself off there, and this time he did take the die from Harriet. Good stuff.
Well done, Brandon!
Janardon seems to be struggling to detach that die. Brandon's steadying himself, and he's going for another drop. Yes! That's the equaliser! And that's not going down well with Team Sting, especially not Power Captain Shire, who really wants the advantage for round 2. Oh, stylish work from Maddie there. And a great grasp from Brandon. Maddie's going for another.
Third dice, that's 2 dice for Team Sting now, and Brandon's got the third dice. Oh, he's lost his balance.
He needs to get himself together and fast.
Yes, Brandon!
Harriet's delighted to see he's back at the ladder, but Sting are busying on, so he's got to get a move on and make that drop. It's in! It's 2-2 now. This challenge could go either way. There's no room to relax. But Maddie's keeping calm and has safely collected another die from Janardon. And here's Brandon with another swing. He's got it! Amazing!
This is really good work by Team Claw. Who'd have thought it? Harriet and Brandon working so well together.
Harriet's not letting the huge heights affect her. And Brandon makes their mid-air twist and one-handed drop look easy. And they've taken the lead.
Remember, quite a few different powers needed here. Definitely need stamina, definitely need balance.
But more than anything, you need speed, because don't forget, the teams have to drop the most dice in their tubs in the quickest time, so they can't waste a second. But Maddie's taking this section very carefully. She does not want to miss the tub with that die. Yes! It's in! It's level again. Sting 3, Claw 3. Another confident leap from Brandon. Maddie's starting to look tired, but she needs to hurry up. Sting can't afford to fall behind. Brandon's being careful to climb down far enough that the drops are safe. And that's another die in, taking it to 4-3 to Claw.
No, then what about the bottom one?
Oh no! Michael spotted that Janardon's left Sting's lowest die still tied on.
Is that tactical, or has he just forgotten about it?
Well, Maddie's calmly heading down to drop that one in, and yes! She's done it! 4-4 now. This is so close.
And they're playing for their power captain to get that crucial power advantage for round 2.
Remember, you've got one at the bottom.
I know. I left it.
Janardon's claiming it was tactical, but he doesn't sound confident. And Claw are wasting no time here. Harriet's got their die in place. And that's another strong swing and grab from Brandon. This challenge just gets harder and harder as it goes on. The higher up the ladder the die starts, the further the distance to the collection tub.
They're using slightly different tactics, Sting and Claw. Brandon's going all the way down to place his dice in. Maddie's just dropping them from a height.
Yes! Brandon's tactic works, but is it costing too much time? And that was a much quicker swing from Maddie. Nice work. But she seems slower on the ladders than Brandon. This is impressive work from Harriet. She's fearlessly reaching back and lowering the die down, meaning Brandon doesn't have to climb as high or swing as hard. And there he goes. And it's an easy grab. But Maddie's dropped another in, and that's leveled it once again. At this stage in the game, everyone must be feeling exhausted, and there's nowhere to take a break when you're way up there on those ladders.
We're getting really high up now. This is a test of nerves.
But Brandon's down, and that puts Claw back in the lead. And that means it's Sting who've got everything to prove now. Can they take the pressure? Well, it's a good swing. Oh no! Maddie fails to grasp the ladder and swings back towards Janardon. She can't afford to lose all of her momentum, especially because at exactly the same moment, Harriet and Brandon make another smooth dive pass for Claw. Maddie seems to have lost all her swing. She's got to push herself off the angled ladder with immense force if she wants to reach the centre ladder. And she's got to do it fast because she's wasting time Sting just don't have. And Brandon's in position for... Whoa! Did he mean to let go of the ladder? Both teams now have an adventurer hanging loose. But Brandon's back on, and yes!
Yes, Brandon! Last one!
It's the last one, Harriet shouting, the last one.
Maddie's still not back on the ladder. Can Sting do anything to pull this back?
This is the last dice for Team Claw. This is for the victory.
Come on, come on, come on.
And he's grabbed it! Oh, but Maddie's back on the ladder at last. And is she going for the drop straight away? There it is! Oh no!
Maddie's technique of throwing it from a distance has backfired. A dice has fallen out of the basket.
This is an appalling piece of bad luck for Team Sting. To win, they would need to drop 3 dice in before Claw can drop just 1. And that is surely impossible. Brandon's taking no chances with Claw's last die. He's trying to make the drop as short as possible. Easy.
And the game is over.
If I could high-five you, I would!
Claw are understandably delighted. A brilliant performance.
I think our technique worked really well, and we won.
Now just hope that we win the Island Challenge, and then we'll be starting our way back up the ladder to win.
I don't think I did my best, and yeah, I feel a bit disappointed.
If this was a challenge for the Santa time, I would be a bit disappointed, but it's just an advantage.
This was a thoroughly high-energy challenge, but one which turned on a few crucial tactics and mishaps. Maddie and Janardon kept calm, but arguably were too cautious, whilst Harriet and Brandon really kept the pace up. Brandon made an early error in untying his own die, but Maddie not only lost all momentum, but also had a die bounce out of the tub, which as good as sealed the deal on Claw's 8-5 victory. So it's Bronte who'll have the advantage when the Speed Power Captains go head-to-head in round 2.
Adventurers, what a great challenge, but as I'm sure you're aware, the victory definitely goes to Team Claw. Well done, guys. What was your tactics there?
We got up fast, first of all, so that was a bit of an advantage as well, getting up fast.
Well, we sort of realised that my job was climb up the ladder and hold the queue, so I did that. But he was the one that really needed the tactics and stuff, so his was to sort of grab onto the ladder or my hand or just get the cube.
And Brandon, we've not really seen this side of you before. You looked really focused up there. Usually I'm seeing this big beaming smile, but yeah, you were serious about this challenge.
Well, even though that we're losing, I started to think that we need a win, so I put my thinking caps on, and then we just really focused this time and we won.
You did really well. This is the first round though, don't forget. Guys, commiserations. What went wrong?
Well, I think I dangled in the middle a bit too long because I couldn't hold on. Yeah, and I think I could have done a bit better.
Did you have any tactics before going in? Because I noticed you left the bottom dice.
I left the bottom dice because I thought it might slow us down a bit, but so I just went scampering up to get the middle ones first. That way Madison had an easier shot in one sense. That way she didn't have to go down low.
Well, round one definitely goes to Team Claw. How do you think your power captains are going to feel about this?
I'm very happy that we've got the advantage.
Is Bronte quite competitive? Did she give you any words of wisdom?
She's always want to compete against Shia.
Yeah, she's the person
It's
that
just
always gets
especially
us focused
Shia.
as well.
Right, okay, and what about Shia? Did she give you any words of wisdom?
Not really, you know, just me and Madison, we just went out there and, you know, we did our job, but we didn't do as well as we thought we did.
Right, okay, well, Team Claw have won the power advantage. Guys, commiserations.
Next time, Bronte finally goes head-to-head with Shia in Leap of Faith. This climactic battle will define their success or failure as captains. Can Bronte whittle away Sting's lead?
The battles come thick and fast as Shia proudly leads Sting into the totem trial. Can she turn them from totem trial also-rans to totem trial winners?
Stop being too competitive.
With fierce competition comes fierce arguments, and Sting and Claw just can't help themselves.
Big head, stop it!
It's all next time on Scorpion Island.
So all that incredible stuff is on the next show. It's not to be missed, and don't forget you can catch all the action online now.
You're not going to want to miss a second. So be sure to join us next time as we try to escape from Scorpion Island.
Bye.
Bye.